quick tour of the shop here. It's kind of, like I said, it's a mild mess right now. Tripod that we were just shooting on. Got a, is that a 1999, I think, Subaru Forester that I just brought home a few weeks back. And that's going to become a car that my kids probably learned to drive on. We got some good used tires for it back here. That's a pretty cool machine. Also got a set of lowering springs that I got from somebody on one of the Subaru boards. Got the roof rack on it. A lot of bicycle stuff, bicycle wheels. Got a giant TCR bicycle. Stack of lumber for another project. I really just need to button up and close out a lot of these projects. Got a wonderful Christmas gift from my wife here, a 7,500 watt generator. That'll be real handy on site at some of the racetracks and also in emergencies around here at the house. For tonight, I just would really like to clean up the top surface of the workbench, and then with my, if I catch my second wind, just try to take a good look at what it's going to take to get a mount working in here. Park that stuff for now. Still not super clean in here. It's a little more tolerable. It's getting kind of late on a Thursday night. I think I'll work on it again tomorrow night. And I think I'm going to have some guest stars come down on Monday. I have to keep an eye on the videos to see who those people might be. Yeah, so I'm going to sign off for now. It's been a fun evening.
What you need to do.
All right, this is the real shit here.
Yeah.
So we're talking about how to figure out a way to mount this angle bracket, the black one there, through that, and I'm going to be generous and call it a frame rail to support the transmission.
That's a frame rail in the academic sense.
Right,
What's going on inside of there may or may not be a frame or a rail.
But yeah. So Ron's got an idea that I think is worth talking about.
My thought, if you think that's something that's weldable and you don't want to get crazy, and because you said on the opposite side of that rail you've got some big holes, and
there's it's probably close to an inch, and it lines up with the original Rampage transmission mount hole.
Gotcha.
With all kinds of rubber bushings and all kinds of crap
yeah.
to suspend it in there. But I could weld that up.
So you've got this. You want to hand me this plate, or does it get outable? Okay. So what if you cut yourself another square plate on the back of here, threw some big fat weld nuts on it, and then clearanced yourself a little spot there. Got everything where you wanted it.
Woo!
Tacked her in.
Woo! that does sound, yeah. To make another one with that bolt pattern, with the weld nuts in it, cut it section it out of that rail, and then weld that piece into the rail. So
it takes a little thinking to find second when you're, because finding second on the street is different than going for a run, and I really, you get, the adrenaline's pumping and you need to find it, and you're like, just, and you have to just, the thing for me, and well, you probably have a little bit more room.
Yeah, it's not a drag race.
It's just, and it's only on the first and second, is like, clutch, just
be
breathe,
deliberate.
And then have it, but second to third, third to fourth, and fourth to third, you can just hammer. But for some reason, the first to second is just questionable.
Yeah, on this, if you watch my videos from Bonneville, you're running 3 miles, and you
got time.
The race is not won or lost because of the speed of the shift.
Right. Well, it's not either in rally because
I would hope
you're on gravel.
Yeah.
So
you probably don't spend a lot of time in first gear.
Hopefully not.
Alright, we're going to take a little field trip 2 doors down to the Schreiber's house and hear what's going on with Terry's projects. I can hear him slinging some bull from here. We got a big collection of mostly running trucks and cars. I think those two run. That one runs. The Mustang does not. We just pushed it there. I assume that Dodge runs. Oh, we got to get into this story. Talking about a Japanese guy who bought a 66 something, probably a Volkswagen, brought it from Holland. So yeah, we're just taking a little field trip down the street to see what's going on here. I think Terry...
Welcome to my junkyard!
Terry just, we pushed that Volkswagen around that was stored around back and wouldn't go under the lift with the tires on it, so Terry just pulled the wheels and tires off it and put it on 4 Harbor Freight little scooter dollies so we could get it to fit underneath the lift.
It proves that all fools are not dead yet. We'll be running a 36 horse air-cooled super stone stock engine, trying to set a speed record, which is a joke unto itself because it's only about 70 miles an hour.
Okay, so
and we're not very tidy under
where
there.
There's nothing right now. You've got a 36 horsepower. So what year? What's the latest model year that a 36 horse engine was available in a Volkswagen?
I believe it is 1960.
Okay.
I think.
And the super stock class you're building for allows some modifications, but nothing wild, right?
Mild cut on the heads just to clean them up because that stuff's unavailable, and you do a little Venturi work on the carburetor. You can have a Pertronix electronic ignition instead of points. I think any Bosch distributor is acceptable. There's not much more you can really do.
So probably all those things are things that you're going to do. Change to a solid state electronic ignition.
More than likely.
Get the whatever you can do with the legal carburetor. I think it's like a 28 PICT. Is that right?
Yeah, I've got one right here. It's a real dandy.
Yeah.
I think it is a 28, but I can't remember.
Let's take a look at the business end of this, dude.
But it is a Solex, and
it's probably about the size of a quarter, maybe just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, and it's a little frozen up.
Get the mud daubers out of there, and that'll.
Yeah, and if you want to know what it's like running with a straw in your mouth.
Yeah. It'll be cool. Good project. So we'll be out at World of Speed on the Salt Flats in September. So what are you're one of the biggest Kelly tire distributors in the U.S. Is that right? From right here in this residence in Festus.
I can neither confirm or deny that because I did not get approval from my neighbors to be running several $1 million worth of tires through here on a yearly basis. And when the delivery trucks come up the street to deliver the tires, I usually throw a blanket over them so no one can see them.
No one can see what they are, right? Makes good sense.